Hello, welcome to Manchester United News Channel.
Man United transfer news. Live. Fernandes latest, Sancho January move development, Isco advice, image, Getty. Manchester United have reportedly stepped up their interest in Benfica starlet Gedson Fernandes as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer looks to bolster his midfield options. The Red Devils were dealt a blow before the transfer window even began with Erling Braut Haaland's decision to join Borussia Dortmund, but that will not deter them from trying to secure deals in January, with exits also expected. Related articles: Dembélé in frameManchester United could turn their attention to Moussa Dembele after missing out on Erling Braut Haaland. According to the Daily Mail, United have long been interested in the Lyon forward, with some reports suggesting a bid was launched for the Frenchman in the summer. Dembélé has already scored 10 goals in 18 games this season but would prove far more expensive than Haaland, who joined Borussia Dortmund for £17 million, €20 million. The former Celtic forward is tied to Lyon until June 2023, meaning the Ligue 1 club are in no rush to sell. Man United transfer news. Live. Emre Can will leave Juventus in January, image, Getty. Can on the market. Manchester United transfer target Emre Can is expected to leave Juventus next month, according to Sky Sports News. The former Liverpool midfielder has played just 272 minutes under Maurizio Sarri this season and is seeking regular football. Reports in Italy have previously suggested that United are interested in signing the player, who would not rule out a move to Old Trafford despite his Liverpool ties. The German is contracted to Juventus until June 2022 but would be available for a cut price fee given his status in Turin. Man United transfer news. Live. Paul Pogba is happy to stay at Man United, image, Getty. Can on the market. Manchester United transfer target Emre Can is expected to leave Juventus next month, according to Sky Sports News. The former Liverpool midfielder has played just 272 minutes under Maurizio Sarri this season and is seeking regular football. Reports in Italy have previously suggested that United are interested in signing the player, who would not rule out a move to Old Trafford despite his Liverpool ties. The German is contracted to Juventus until June 2022 but would be available for a cut price fee given his status in Turin. Man United transfer news. Live. Marcos Rojo is set to leave in January, image, Getty. Pogba happy to stay. Paul Pogba's agent Mino Raiola has reiterated that Paul Pogba is happy to stay at Manchester United for the time being. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said the player would not be sold in the January transfer window, and Raiola confirmed as much during an interview with Sky Sports News. "I go by what he, Solskjaer, says," the super agent said. He, Pogba, will not move, and that's okay. "We are good with them. Paul is a little bit struggling with his injury that we tried to resolve, and I think that's our main interest now. So if Ole has ideas about my player and he wants to talk to me about it, he knows my number. And until that moment I talk with Ed Woodward, because that's the person that I talk to at the club. I never spoke with Ole. So I don't know. I only know that Paul respects him, loves him for what he has done in the past for him, and that's it. That's the only thing I know about Ole." Saul chase. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wants to sign Atletico Madrid midfielder Saúl Ñíguez in January. The Daily Mail report that Saul is seen as a perfect shield to the back four, having honed the art under Diego Simeone in the Spanish capital. United currently lack a number 6, with Solskjaer opting for a duo of holding midfielders to bring balance to his side. Saul is contracted at the Wanda Metropolitano until June 2026, however, which would make his transfer fee very steep. Man United transfer news. Live. Gedson Fernandes is set to leave Benfica in the summer. Image, Getty. Rojo exit. Marcos Rojo has been given time off by Manchester United as his future hangs in the balance. According to Manchester Evening News, Rojo flew back to Argentina for Christmas and has been allowed to stay there while the club works on a move. United tried to ship the defender in the summer with a move to Everton looking likely before it collapses on deadline day. Rojo reportedly earns £160,000 a week at Old Trafford and is tied to the club until June 2021. Man United transfer news. Live, Erling Braut Haaland chose Borussia Dortmund. Image, Borussia Dortmund. Haaland fallout. Erling Braut Haaland's agent Mino Raiola has hit out at Manchester United after reports emerged that the club failed to agree to terms regarding a buyout clause in the player's contract. Borussia Dortmund ostensibly provided what Haaland and Raiola were asking for, but the latter has criticised United over the reports. I do not know if Manchester United are briefing this, but if they are, then they are covering their own loss, and that I find strange and disappointing, he told The Telegraph. If they want to blame someone, then, fine, blame me, but the player is happy. He has made his choice and we went through a normal process. He added, there was no fallout between me and United Executive Vice Chairman, Ed Woodward. It was just a normal negotiation and the player has chosen a different path. Related articles. Fernandes interest. Manchester United have spoken with representatives of Benfica midfielder Gedson Fernandes, who is expected to leave Estadio de Luz next month. The 20-year-old has fallen out with head coach Bruno Lage, not featuring in the last 7 games, and the club want to cash in on the player before his value diminishes further. According to Sky Sports News, Benfica are willing to accept offers lower than Fernandes' £102 million release clause, and his entourage are in the UK to discuss terms with multiple parties. A loan deal until the end of the season with a £34 million option to buy is what Benfica are offering. Man United transfer news. Live, Jadon Sancho could leave Borussia Dortmund in January. Image, Getty. Sancho development. Borussia Dortmund are willing to sell Jadon Sancho in January if their £100 million valuation of the player is met. The Times claims Sancho is interested in talking to United if they make a formal approach. United have long been linked with the winger since his explosion onto the European scene with Dortmund after leaving Manchester City in August 2017. However, the player is also said to be open to moves to Spain, with Barcelona and Real Madrid keeping a close eye. Man United transfer news. Live, Isco would fit in at Old Trafford, says Tim Sherwood. Image, Getty. Isco advice. Manchester United have been urged by Tim Sherwood to sign a player like Real Madrid playmaker Isco. United have struggled to break down teams when boasting a large percentage of possession this season, lacking a creative edge. And Sherwood believes a player like Isco, who is out of favour with Zinedine Zidane, would be a perfect remedy. They need to find more players with more guile, disguised pass, Sherwood told Premier League Productions. They need to find an Isco-type player to come into this fold. It shouldn't be hard to attract players to Manchester United Football Club, even though they're in a little bit of the doldrums at the moment, in a rebuilding process. I think it will be easy for them to find the players, and they just need the right recruitment to find the right ones. Let's block ads. Why?